and Son of Mashiach Yahushua. So we get a lot of rain today, eh? Which is good. Rain is good. So we always say the rain is always blessing from above. Can? So for the brothers and sisters who is on the way, or if the rain turn them back, like I'm telling you, if this rain catch them while they're coming, they will not come here today. If they're not washed away, they're blown away. But it's always good. Can? And as we have 2 more children in our faith, which is Brother Kadar, who's I will say here next week, as we have the tithing of twins. Right? A boy and a girl. So they all went home yesterday, which is good. But this problem just began. So he take heed that why he's better than you. He was actually in the room. But he said one time he started to get busy, you have to give him a seat to sit. Because that thing is not easy. A lot of people break up in that room because a man, you go in there and you faint, your wife will never respect you again. And then the doctor's going to have to leave the woman and attend to you. So that break up a lot of relationship. So you did admit that it was, you say use the word afraid, I tell him to use the word intense. Understand me? So he said one of the senior nurse have to come and give him a chair and the warning. Turn around, man. What are we teaching him? So the boy named Barak and the girl named Fruitful, Ayar. Because Fruitful is Ephraim, a pardon. So we could not give him the girl Fruitful, so we give her name Fruit, which is Barak. Or Ayar, big Ayar. So most of the one child and mother is okay. So keep them in your prayers. Huh? We have a lot of baby coming this year. Right? We have a lot. So we are here for them. And he took pictures and videos. So and he took all his placenta too. Because we're naturally telling that people eat it, or people buy it and go shot. So I tell him just freeze it and go and bury it. But you have to bury it properly. And you have to bury it in the container. When you take home your man, they give it to you in a white plastic stuff. So I don't know they give it here. But I tell him to freeze it. Huh? Yes. So they did it. They do it. Okay. Like the neighbor string. What do y'all do with the neighbor string and the neighbor string fall off in there? What y'all do with it? I never asked that question. They keep it. Like for us, they bury us in Jamaica. Yes. So they get a buried under a tree, a fruit tree. So yours was under what? Mine was under banana. So our parents will tell you what they did with the neighbor string. But for my sons then, I took their home to Israel. My daughter neighbor tree was planted on that plum tree. But my 2 sons, I took their neighbor string to Israel. And I planted there. So it's a joyful thing in terms of that aspect. But one thing we have in children, you have to prepare. You have to prepare for the pro and the cons. You understand? And the mentality you have to change. Because the Bible tells you, get me Genesis 2:24. Remember, your first fruit test is on this week. Start at 22. Genesis 2:22.
The book of Genesis chapter 2, verse 22.
Read on, sir.
And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man, made he a woman.
So God never go into a man and took out the ribs out of a man to make woman. So when you hear that, that's not what it meant. It means the Heavenly Father took on Adam close relatives. Right? Read on.
Made he a woman, and brought her unto the man.
And do what?
And brought her unto the man.
So I advise Adam, marry this one. Right? Read on.
And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh.
Lineage.
She shall be called woman.
Read on.
Because she was taken out of man. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother.
So you hear what the Bible said? This is a responsibility of a man. Remember last week we read 1 Esdras? The Bible said a man will leave his father's house and go where? Why did that stop? Because the man still want to live in his mother's house and bring his wife into his mother's house. Or his wife and bring him into his mother's house. Why is this stop? Read 24 again for me, sir.
Verse 24. Therefore shall a man...
Did King Ford do a quotation?
No.
He must do two. Continue for me, sir.
Verse 24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother,
and
shall cleave unto his wife.
Read on.
And they shall be one flesh.
And they shall become what?
One flesh.
So now, did Isaac, when I read Genesis 24, when Isaac sent for Rebekah, Rebekah came to him, right? How far was it from Syria to Jerusalem? Would Rebekah's father know when Rebekah got pregnant?
No.
Huh? She would know, right? So no, Isaac go all that way for Rebekah, just like what Adam telling you now. When Rebekah pregnant, who's responsible for it? Huh? No, we having a discussion. Who is responsible when Rebekah pregnant? Who is responsible for it? Aisha. Is it Rebekah's father? Is it Laban, Rebekah's uncle? So if a man and a woman together, that's your sole responsibility. If anybody chooses to help, it's always good. But if anybody don't help, it's no hard feelings. And that's not their responsibility. When you're having the most intimate point to the woman, do you need help for that? No, you don't need no help. So that's why marriages, relationship have to be serious. The man has to be in charge. It's your duty to find a roof put over that woman there. That's it. The Bible said what you're supposed to do are feed her, clothe her, and roof her. The Bible says if a man don't do all that three, guess what the woman can do? She can pack her bag, say you're not feeding me, you're not clothing me, you buy your 4 suit, I buy none from here. Okay, so listen for the backlash. Right? You feed her, you clothe her, you roof her, duty of marriage. That's it. Right? And it's always good when everybody do what they're supposed to do. It's always good. Then you don't get no surprise in it. Huh? There's something I was gonna say, slip. This man was coming here and Rahash said, they in Ghana said, I don't know if they said it overseas, that crab give you calcium. Anybody else seen that before? And they said calcium is good for the bone. By you saying that, I said, okay, I'll just teach them that too. Get me the book of Proverbs. Just read Proverbs last week, huh? Give me a minute. Go to Proverbs 24. Verse 13.
Proverbs chapter 24, verse number 13. My son,
What Solomon said?
my son,
Read.
eat thou honey,
What the Bible said to eat?
eat thou honey,
Read, and what will happen?
because it is good.
It is what?
It is good.
What's the purpose of honey? It is what?
It is good.
Read on.
And the honeycomb, which is sweet to thy taste.
So have anybody ever had honeycomb before? Thanks. So now, Solomon go and Solomon tell you, my son, eat honey, because it is what? Because there's a scripture that tell you that honey is what good for the bones. That's why when they find the Egyptian pharaohs, way before Jesus, and they dig them up, when they cut them body, honey was still in them. Right? Get me Sirach, sir. 39:26. Before you get Sirach, get Proverbs 16:24. Proverbs 16:24.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse number 24.
Read.
Pleasant words
Mm-hmm.
are as a honeycomb.
Pleasant word are what?
Are as a honeycomb.
And what is pleasant word? Counsel, good counsel, guidance. The Bible said that's like a honeycomb. Right? Read on.
Sweet to the soul
Mm-hmm.
and health to the bones.
And help to the what?
To the bones.
So do you see that? Somebody Google the purpose of honeycomb and the meaning of honey, please. Quickly. Google the purpose of honey. What's the health benefits of honey and the meaning of honey? Right? So Rahash, get Surah 39 from 26. Proverbs 16:24.
Meaning of honey.
Yeah, stand and read it for me, sir.
Meaning of honey. Sticky yellowish brown fluid made by bee.
It's sticky and what?
And yellowish brown
So yellow and brown, read.
fluid made by bee.
Mm-hmm.
And other insects from nectar collected from flowers, eaten as a sweet food.
Mm-hmm.
Bee will likely only be able to make enough honey to sustain their hive.
That's it, that's the only meaning?
That's all.
No more meaning? I think honey have full meaning, because woman mean honey too.
That's what you have next part.
Yes, so read it. Because honey have different meaning.
What is the meaning of honey in love? A person of whom one feels love or deep affection, sweetheart, right?
Mm-hmm. So keep that in mind. Honey have about 4 different meanings. So one of the meanings for honey is woman. So even sometimes you read the songs of Solomon, you hear Solomon talking, you don't have a clue.
Next one is a virtuous sweet food produced from plant nectar by bees, nectar, ambassador, syrup.
So yes, so they're making fake honey now. But the only honey that good for you to make, a bee have to make it. You understand me? So I know even in Ghana they put all kind of stuff in the honey, sugar and all that. Those are the honey not good for you. Right? Anybody have the health benefits for honey? Health benefits. What the health benefits of honey? Or the top 10, top 5 health benefits of honey? The purpose of it. Because when the brother they said this morning that they said crab is good for the bone, I know it's always honey. Because honey is an antibiotic, natural. If you have a cut and you put honey on it, guess what happens to it? It heals. If you have cough, cold in the throat, you drink honey, guess what happens to it? It's natural by itself. Read, sir?
The honey is an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial.
Do you know when they say anti-inflammatory, what it means? Anybody? And they have no bacteria. You understand me? So if you put it on anything, it's no bacteria. Right? Read on.
Anti-diabetic.
Anti what?
Diabetic.
So if you have diabetes and the doctor tells you don't eat honey, he's a damn liar. Read?
For respiratory.
So to make you breathe properly. Clean everything. Clean your passage. Read? It's good for gas? Exactly. So you work on your pancreas. You understand me? So only cleanse around the pancreas and everything. Because it's one thing, you don't understand the human body. Right? The human body can heal itself. Remember we talk about even if your tongue gets a cut, who is going to the doctor for them to sew it up? It heals itself. So your entire body can heal itself. So you see, even they will tell people that they have tumor and all this stuff. There's a herb and natural eating to cure everything. Because when if you have a tumor, right? So everybody have cancer cell. And you have to look up what was it before they call it cancer cell too. You understand me? But the cell, what they say give cancer now, everybody have that cell. You understand me? The body works every day. That's why when you eat something, the body works so hard to break it down. When you drink something cold, you drink something too hot, the body break it down for what? For how your guts or your pancreas want it. So say for instance you have a tumor anywhere in the body. Do you know what a tumor do? It gather all the bacteria and keep it one place. So that's why I know when it's one place, what the doctor said, he can go in and cut off what? The tumor, not the cancer. You understand me? Because the chemotherapy will kill every cell in your body. If you're not strong enough, you will not regenerate it. So if you have a tumor in your body now, the tumor is here. What the tumor do, it collect all the bacteria and every disease and keep it here. So if you go to the doctor and they say they have to test the tumor, that's where you're going to die. And what they're going to do now, they're going to bore a hole in the tumor to take liquid from it, right? So when those liquids spread out back in your body, what happens to you? Because it's coming out that blood cell now. You understand me? That's what infected a lot of people. Just want you to watch those videos. They will tell you if you have a tumor, don't ever, if the doctor cannot cut it out, let it stay. Can your body keep fighting every day? Yes, your immune system, that's what it is for. So when you eat properly now and you put the stuff in there to fight those effects, you'll have a stronger life. Because I lose two close brothers, Cartizal and Cartizal with cancer. One was pancreas, one was colon. And both of them went to the doctor. And I remember Cartizal had about a week before he passed, and he said, listen now, the doctor heft me up. Because what they do, they try to do science and different experiments. You understand me? So y'all have to know what to put in the body, not crabs. Because crabs carry what? Liquid. It's a bottom feeder, it cleanses the ocean. You see when you go to the fish market and you see those octopus, and they wash it in the pan, how black that water is. What are they washing from? Gas. It's a vacuum. The octopus is a vacuum of the sea. He go around and he absorb all the gas. All these boats you see on the sea. Gas under the water. Whale. Before this man start to mine petrol from the earth, they used to kill the whale and to put drums of petrol from the whale back. So all this filtered, dolphin too, they filter sexer. They filter all this in the water. So these fish go around now and they cleanse it. So you go there, you see the octopus, everything black. You have to wash it off, it's all gas. So you don't eat those things, what happens? You put all that mercury back, your body have to fight to break it down. You understand me? So if they might tell you something like that, let's see what the Bible says. Read what you have for me, sir. Surah 39:26.
For Surah 39, verse 26. The principal things for the whole use of man's life.
Shaman. Don't sleep in my class. Use one of the youngest one here. Start from me again, sir.
Surah 39, verse 26. The principal things for the whole use of man's life.
So the Bible said the principal things for the whole use of what?
Of man's life.
What is it, sir?
Are water.
Are what?
Water.
You cannot do without water. Your body needs water. Your body made up of 90% of water. Read on.
Fire.
And what?
Fire.
You need fire. You need to be warm. You need to cook. So you, if I should ask you out there, what's the duty of your life? You're going to say money, a good job, travel, but what you think good for your life. And the principle what the Most High gave us for life is different. So the first one is water.
Fire.
Fire. Read on.
Iron.
Iron. What the purpose of iron? You need weapons. You need swords. Axe. You need something to cut the tree. Read.
And salt.
And what?
And salt.
Your body needs salt. Some of you cook with way too much salt sometimes, but your body still needs salt. Right, Zaman? Little bit of salt. Read.
Flour of wheat.
What the Bible said?
Flour of wheat.
So the Bible says flour that comes from wheat is good for your food. Not the white flour you see they go to the store to buy. They have hard one, soft one. Too much bleach, too much chemicals. So the Bible says if you're eating flour, flour is a principal thing for the body, but you say you have to come from wheat. Read on.
Honey.
What the Bible said?
Honey.
Honey also. Not once he mentioned Smirnoff Ice Black. Not once he mentioned Pina Colada. You understand me? Not once he mentioned fruit juice. What they said? They can mix them, but the Bible says your body don't require of that. Because if you plant a tree out there, do you put juice on the tree or water? You have more? Read out.
Milk.
And what?
Milk.
Milk from which animal? The sheep or the goat. Your body need, they call it what? Lactose. Your body need that too. You understand me? So either you drink some almond and sweet milk, you drink some cow's milk, you drink some not cow's milk, goat milk or sheep milk. You understand me? You can drink almond milk, it can be rice milk, but your body need milk also. Right? Read on.
And the blood of the grape.
And the blood of what?
Of the grape.
So you must eat so much grape. And the blood of the grape even can break into wine. Grape juice. Because even the grape seed, it's good for your liver. When you eat the grape, I see a lot of you spit the seed out. But if you eat the seeds, it's good for your organs. So this is how we used to eat then. Even when Joshua said the spies in Israel, what did the spies bring back to Joshua in the wilderness? They bring back the biggest grapes they could find. So your body needs all these things to function. So examine yourself now. Well, as you have some money, let me see your hand. I see YAHAWAH hand up, I see mine hand up, I see mine hand up. Sister Bannett, why? Why? Is you running from the B or the B running from you? Vikeda?
I had some yesterday, I have some on Wednesday.
Yesterday, okay. Aisha Yar? Sister Emanuela? Money and corn? Because you cannot mix too much honey though, because it's a natural antibiotic. And then you put it with starch, the starch is sugar. So I don't know what that is, I never hear about it, but the same mix honey with corn and water. Huh? So even when you get pregnant, you should have a spoon of honey every day or every other day. The baby will love that. Okay, Sister Emanuela? Yeah, try, but you have to be the natural honey. You cannot be the one that they mix. So you see all these things what the Bible is taught here? He said these are the chief things that the human body needs. Read on, sir, you have more?
And oil and clothing.
And oil and what?
And clothing.
So everybody needs oil and everybody needs clothing. Right? So read 26 again from the top, read it through.
The book of Psalm chapter 39, verse 26.
Mm-hmm.
The principal things for the whole use of man's life
Mm-hmm.
are water,
Mm-hmm.
fire,
Mm-hmm.
iron,
Mm-hmm.
and salt,
Mm-hmm.
flour of wheat,
Mm-hmm.
honey,
Mm-hmm.
milk, and the blood of the grape,
Read.
and oil, and clothing.
Read on.
And
That's it. Alright? So go to 2 Chronicles 31, 25. Yes. 2 Chronicles 31, 25. It's 21? 2 Chronicles 31? Read 21 from it.
31.
chapter 31, 31, down to verse 21.
Yes, 31.
Let's check first. In the meantime, give me Proverbs 25, 20. Proverbs 25, 27. Before you get Proverbs 27, get Ezekiel 16, 13. Book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel 16, verse 30.
Okay.
13, 1, 2.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 16, verse number 13.
Mm-hmm.
Thus wast thou decked with gold and silver,
Mm-hmm.
and
So
thy
what the Most High talking about here is when he took us from Egypt. Right? So read verse 9.
verse number Ezekiel chapter 16, verse number 9.
Mm-hmm.
Then washed I thee with water.
Read on.
Yea, I told wash away thy blood from thee,
Read.
and I anointed thee with oil.
So the Most High talking about when he cleans us up. What he did for us. Read on.
I clothed thee also with golded
Brided work. So the clothes that we wear, the garments that we wear, you see different design, different patterns. just like a kente. The Most High said, He the one clothed you with it. Right? Read on.
And showed thee with badger's skin.
And He put badger skin to cover you in the winter season. Badger is an animal like deer. Right? Read on.
And I gathered thee about with fine linen, and I covered thee with silk.
So the Most High says, so you see the material what the Most High saying let us wear? Shamar, stand. Stand. Read on for me. So the Most High said, He make us wear fine linen and silk.
I decked thee also with ornaments,
And what ornament the Most High gave to us?
and I put bracelets upon thy hands,
So the Most High say, you have what on your hand? Bracelets. Read.
and a chain on thy neck.
And the Most High said, I put chains on your neck. So it's ironically for Africa to have so much gold, and the Christian believes here say you should not wear jewels. But the white people are harvesting these golds. The Most High said, I put bracelet on your hand. When Isaac went to Rebekah, Isaac gave the servant a bracelet to put it on Rebekah's hand. Solomon wear chains, earrings, gold teeth. But look at you now. Read on.
And I put a jewel on thy forehead.
So the woman used to wear a even chain over their head. They have like a veil with the gold covering over their face. Right? Read on.
And earrings in thy ears.
And what the Most High say he did?
Earrings in thy ears.
He put earrings in your ears too. In the sons and the daughters' ears. Remember you read Exodus when they're building that golden calf? They said they took the earring from who? The sons and the daughters. Read on.
And a beautiful crown upon thy head. That's what thou decked with gold and silver.
Read on.
And thy raiment was of fine linen and silk,
Read.
and bordered with. Thou did eat fine flour.
So the Most High said, we eat what?
Fine flour.
Do you know most of your year you get to eat fine flour, right? Or real flour. Read on.
And honey.
And what?
And honey.
Read.
And oil. And thou was exceeding beautiful.
Read on.
And thou did prosper into a kingdom.
So that's how we become in a kingdom. So the Most High telling us in our small beginnings, how we dress, how we eat, and our appearance to Him. He said, I decked you like this. So when you go into church, you look all pale and dull. Where are you going looking like that? You wear black all the while, go to church. Or look at the Muslim. Getting some dirty garments or something like that. Where you going? Who you going to worship like that? When the Most High say, I give you all these ornaments on the earth. So when you're coming to me, come appropriate. When you see YAHAWAH in the heavenly realm, how YAHAWAH dress? Everybody that see me in the heavenly realm, even he always have his gold belt on. Gold belt, 100%. That's why the black man in America, man, he emulates everything what the Bible said. And he don't know the Bible. Just like they just have the Met Gala in New York City. They have it every year. And they have it, and they talk about all the religious dresses and everything. But you see after the Met Gala, what everybody talking about? Usher wear a watch, value $5 million. It was all made with rubies, the entire watch. And they were just talking about, did you see Usher watch? It's a reddish looking watch. We're $5 million. How much white people in this world would buy a watch of $5 million? If they buy it and they put it somewhere far, they'll hide it. See, Busta Rhymes have a chain wearing, right? Busta Rhymes say I can wear my chain. Chain value $2.5 million. Of gold on his neck. So it's only the black Americans emulate those things and they don't even know the Bible. Because what they come back in the sky. This is what we used to be. Remember when the black man in America started to pierce their ears in the basketball, or African condemned them? Remember that? The biggest condemnation came against them was from African countries. When they started in the late 80s, early 90s, when the basketball player coming out with piercing and all these things, the biggest condemnation was African. African leaders then said they weren't from Africa. They call them barbarian. They said these men not from Africa. Don't call them African American. African leaders say that. That's why most of them just discontinue, are disconnected with the continent. Because the old one, the Jordan and all of them, they remember that. The worst one was who? Rodman, Dennis Rodman? When he spurs his ear, he's the first one to do that. He was the first one to dye his ear. And he pierced his nose, his lips, his ear. He say have money, he can do what he chooses. But the greatest condemnation comes from the enemy. Read on, sir, 14.
Verse number 14.
Mm-hmm.
And thy renown went forth among the heathen.
Mm-hmm.
For thy beauty.
And when he said renown, what it means? Your aura, your history. He said when he went forth in front of the heathen. So now the heathen see how somebody looking. Look at Kim Kardashian. Can she stay at the plastic surgeon place for a month? And she's in her kingdom, using slavery. She cannot not do plastic surgery for a month. So just imagine when you praising the Most High, you in your glory, the difference. That's why they said black don't what? Crack. Right? Read on.
For thy beauty. Mm-hmm. For it was perfect.
It was what?
It was perfect.
So then it was perfect. What it become now? What it become now? The top shows of black woman acting now is what? Being a slave. Or being a whore. How much more slave movie the black woman going to act? What this one from South Africa name? I played the 12 years a slave. What's your name? She wasn't from South Africa originally, she's from Benin. But she raised in South Africa. She came here before, man. She was by Cohen. She came to Cohen place before. And Cohen tell me how uptight she was. She was proud. She was in this movie, man. Us. Yeah, what about a black girl name? 12 years a slave. The white man whip her ass in it. What's your name? Nika, YAHAWAH, whatever she name is. You understand me? She from Benin. Yeah, short hair. She dating some white boy now. You understand me? In the movie, the white man raped her and beat the hell out of her. 12 years asleep. You understand me? She's from Benin. She's not from South Africa. So a lot of brothers will say she's an Eden anyway. You understand me? But then now we find the history when they do that show, Warrior Woman King, they want her to do it and she turned it down because she said, what you all doing, this is real history. You understand me? She condemned it. Woman King, she condemned it. Even the black woman that play Woman King, she never wanted to do that role either. You understand? So how much more of those show we're going to see? So the Bible said one time when we was perfect with the Most High, we dress properly, we eat properly, we smell properly, we look properly. Look when Xerxes was marrying Esther. How long did it say Esther bad for? In what? All the chief oils and everything are what? Just imagine, you soak in some frankincense and myrrh for a year. Every day for a year. Just imagine how you just smell naturally. You don't have to put nothing on. You, every day you get up, you soak in the oil. All different flavors, all different oil for an entire year. 365 days. When you walk on the street, everybody, all eyes going to turn looking at you, right? And so I want to read in the book of Lamentation, it said, get that. Hold that, get Lamentation 2:15. Lamentation 2:15, sir. Begin to Father Isaiah. Lamentation 2:15. Lamentation is right for Ezekiel. Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Lamentation, Isaiah. Yes, sir.
The book of Lamentation, chapter 2, verse number 15.
Read.
All that pass by, clap their hands at thee.
So when they clap their hand, it don't mean like this clapping, it mean like this. All that pass by, when they see you, they like, damn. Read.
They kiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem.
Why?
Saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty?
So you see, oh, the black woman all of the entire nation on time?
Perfection of beauty.
That's what the Edenic woman said. This was what our husband craved. Because then, Xerxes, his title was a god king, right? And he needed a wife. Who did he choose a wife from to run his household? Do you see where I'm coming with this? Because he wanted a beautiful wife. Guess where he said? Go get one from the captive. You have all those pretty women in the captive. Get one, bring up here. And they said, this is where the perfection of beauty was. Read on, sir.
Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty?
Read on.
The joy of the whole
The
earth.
what?
The joy of the whole earth.
So you don't know how your beauty did surround the entire earth. You was the joy of this. Even today. What a boy named Clooney? He still have a black wife, right? George Clooney. Yeah. Most of those top actors, black woman. And George Bush. Who is George Bush woman? Condoleezza Rice. So you see, one time the Mosai said, you was the joy of the entire earth. So everybody wants to be with you. Now you have Chinese cutting off their hair, you buying it. Indian people cutting off their hair, you buying it. Did you see the video? Some black woman was breaking it down. And she said, in the Indian culture, when nothing not going on for her, poverty, she cut her hair and she said, so when you wear that hair now, whatever stress and damage she have, it come and you know. You understand me? Read on, verse 16.
Verse number 16. All thy enemies are opening their mouth against thee.
So all the enemies, they're happy to see this day. They're happy. That's why when you go over the world now, the airport filled with white people. It wasn't like this in the 90s. In the 90s, who they used to have the face of everything? But that black woman name, Ali Berry. Ali Berry win the world most prettiest woman like 6 years in a row in the 90s. Y'all know Ali Berry? Lux. I don't know if that's Ali Berry. But Ali Berry come on to do some. That's the first black woman to win a Oscar. And what she had? A crackhead. Remember she get the Oscar playing a crackhead when they took her son from her? You remember that movie, man? When they took her son and she come from the rehab and want her son back? And the white woman said, we're not giving him back to you. That's her first Oscar. Ali Berry was the most beautiful woman in the world for like 6 years now. And even she don't marry a white man. And what happened when she married a white man? She have a baby for the white man. The white man divorced her, take half her money, and bring her house to child support. No, she said it's disappointing. She feels disrespected to give her money to a man that call her nigger. Because the white man said nothing but the next nigger. And she have to give him money every month. Because the man took the baby. Yeah, but the Bible said once upon a time, we was the joy of the entire earth. Right? Read on, sir.
All thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee.
Read.
They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say.
They do what?
They say.
Read.
We have swallowed her up.
We have swallowed what?
Her up.
Because they get you. You're the number one spender in the world. Who spend more than you? Every week y'all come here, different dresses, different shoes. I say watch, different watch. Matching watch. I say Maya shop one, I say 1 year. I say apple on it. Was this the same apple you eat that one? Eh? I don't know to spend. So they get you where they want to. Remember when you watch a slavery movie, the white woman used to have things with her dress, used to have wire in there with fake hips. She want to have hips and ass because you was the one who have hips and ass. Who remember that? When I watch those old time Western, the white woman, they dress, he just bra like this because they have to walk around with hips. They were trying to create it for years. But guess what now? Now they build a machine now. Even the Chinese have ass. When I'm growing up, there was nothing looking good about Chinese. They never have no ass, they never have no breasts. Now you see some Chinese, they're like, God damn. I never see Chinese with ass and breasts in the 80s and 90s. All of a sudden, no, it's not the same. You see Chinese even wearing jeans. You understand me? So now they say we got the black woman who we want that. This week I was listening to one Ghana business gossip. One went to Turkey to do her ass. And she came back, was selling herbal tea. Saying she do herbal tea to lose the belly, and the husband come out and said, no! I give you 20,000 to go to Turkey to do it. So they said, yes. We swallowed her up. We got her where we want her. No. I know a woman in America that do their butt leaking. It's leaking. Even Cardi B here talking about it. Cardi B says some place ago they will put cement in your ass. Cement. And you will do anything for that. You know why? And you don't want to do the chief thing what the Most High said in the school. How much you drink any water from one? You don't want to drink water, you will drink juice. You don't want to eat honey, you will eat sugar. And you want white sugar too. You don't want to eat fine flour, you wear the kinky. Do you see where we're going with this? So for that now, what the nation said we do, they got us where they want us. See my barber friend there? The man them have all kind of black thing put in their hairline, they're doing all kind of thing now. After they cut off their hairline. The Bible said don't mar. You're marred, cut off your hairline, but now you have something like polish trying to create a hairline. Just like you black woman, cut off your eyebrow and put fake one there. The nation happy. Look. China become a billionaire off of fake eyelashes. Because the black, listen, No black man never tell a black woman that she cute with eyelashes on. Because me personally don't like it. You see a black woman, the word she have natural hair, right? She have natural body, but then she have an eyelash look like a Chinese woman. The eyelash just stiff up there in the ear, so. We have wool hair, wool, it's wool. So it's hard for you to have wool on your head and Chinese are plastic eyelashes. No black man never tell them they look good like it, but they still do it. Right? Read on, sir.
They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we look for.
So they see that the nation was waiting for you to fall. The nation was waiting for you to fall. So they said, this is the day that we were hoping for. Even in slavery, the slave master would be always be in the cabin with the black woman, right? Would he be up there in the big house with his wife? Every slave movie, they show you that. They said Benjamin Franklin have over 30 kids. And, no, not Benjamin, Abraham Lincoln. Right? And the second president of America. If Google it now, and they'll tell you how much black children he have. He have all these children with the slaves. Couldn't leave them alone. So the white woman said, yes, we get them where we want them. We get them where they want, where we want them. Right? Read on, sir.
We have found, we have seen it.
We have what?
We have found, we have seen it.
Read on.
The Lord had done that which he had devised.
So you see, everything was the Most High plan. The Most High said, I devised this, so I do it. Because we choose obedience. We choose disobedience over obedience. So the Most High said, I warned you in the time of Moses, so now I what? I did it. So go back to Ezekiel 16, sir.
Ezekiel 16, verse number 14. And thy renown went forth among the people.
Read on.
For thy beauty.
Read.
For it was perfect.
It was what?
It was perfect.
But the black woman say her beauty imperfect now. She need to get her breast lift. She need to do her lips aware. She have to do her lips. Look at Michael Jackson doing nose, his nose drop off, eh? I want to have a nose like the white man. And you could do one and it just drop off every 2 minutes. The black woman say, I need an ass, I need an ass. What God gave me is not good enough. Right? Read on, sir. 15.
For it was perfect through my comeliness, which I had put upon thee, said the Lord YAHAWAH.
Who put that beauty upon you?
YAHAWAH.
So now is the doctor doing it, and that's why your ass dying. That's why it's killing you. Read on.
Verse number 15. But thou did trust in thy own beauty.
What you trusting now?
Thy own beauty.
They never said it was God that make you pretty. You know in the book of Solomon 1 verse 5. What did Solomon 1 verse 5 say, Michaela? Sit. I just asked you what the scripture said. Solomon 1 verse 5. Mayan, Bill are from Mayan, Solomon 1 verse 5. What did it say? Well done. Solomon 1 verse 5 said what? I'm black and comely. So Solomon said, I'm black and I'm handsome. You look like me. So we're contented and we're perfect with what the Most High gave to us. Do you see how that is? But the Bible says you don't contented. That's why Michaela never knew Solomon 1 verse 5. She's not contented. Next thing she's going to do a head job, she's going to come here with a big head and say it's beauty. It's not. Be contented. Right? Read on.
But thou did trust in thy own beauty and played the harlot.
Played what?
The harlot.
So you see, they have this thing where they say the 5 worst women to marry. You know who was number 1? A beautiful woman. He said, never marry a pretty woman. Can you see what the Bible said? No, you're beautiful, but you're plain. everybody becomes small boys to you now, right? And you have some beauty, a Range Rover stopping your foot. Just imagine Brother Richard with his bicycle and you see rain falling. Don't stand a chance, right? So the Most High said, you know you're beautiful. What you become? A damn poor. Most High said, no, you're beautiful. You're playing the harlot. You worship other gods. You're listening to everybody's conversation now. And you're a big girl now. Right? Read on.
And played the harlot because of thy renown, and poured out thy fornications on everyone that passed by.
Read.
It was.
Read on.
And of thy garments thou did take, and decked thy high places with diverse colors.
So you start to mix the material now. See? You keep your garment, they change. Oh, the Most High said put fringes on it. I don't have to. God will understand. Right, Howard? Like Sister Bernard, so look at her garment. Just make it. No fringes. See? They change the dress code. Musa said, even your garment will change. You mix the material now. You have linen and what they call polyester together. Nobody wants to wear linen or silk anymore. They want kente. Kente. Great to Jerusalem. Because when you go there, Yahweh Shai said, giving you what? And what? Find what? Linen. Don't wear it to the wedding. When you go, just take this white linen and say it's too pretty, I don't want to get dirty. You see how this red ash? It will dirty. So I'm going to put on my fine kente. Just put the linen down there with kente. I challenge you. I'll be like Peter. I'll be the first one to deny it. Yahawashi, I don't know him. I wake in Kingdom of Zion. I never seen you before. I don't know him, Yahawashi. Right? Read on.
And decked thy high places with diverse colors, and played the harlot thereupon.
Read.
The like times shall not come, neither shall it be so.
So that's what you said. You say, I will never be poor again. I'll never be low class again. And the Most High said, everything that we do is to be the harlot. Because the Most High said, marry to us. Why we marry to our next God? That's the question. Right? 17?
Verse number 17. Thou hast also taken thy fair jewels of my gold and of my silver.
Over gold? The Most High said, you have it where it's not yours. Because you don't understand. What you will say, I work hard for this. Right, Sister Mayan? Elder, I work hard in the elder. Whatever you achieve, the Most High said, you take 9 things now, you go to church and you go there to the pastor. The Most High said, Yahawashi, come here. Come here, Yahawashi. Look, you take the bracelet off his hand, give it to the pastor. And you see how wicked pride is? Because pride tells you it's yours. True, you work for it, pride tells you it's, so who's the creator? That's why Yahawashi tell you about the parable with the man who made the pot. The pot is not greater than the man. Because you will go to buy expensive pot, not a straw, right? His name is on it. Did he make the pot? Her. Did she make the pot? She never made the pot. So you using a pot and you say I have a good pot. You don't even know the maker of the pot. Which one is greater? Right? Read on verse 17.
Thou hast also taken thy fair jewels of my gold and of my silver,
Read.
which I have given thee.
The Most High saying what?
Which I have given thee.
So when you, whatever in your savings, you still give it to you. Be careful when you spend it. If there's a brother and you use it for prostitutes, then sorry for you. If it's a sister and you're even using for prostitute, I'm sorry for you. So you think because you work and buy it, it's yours. Look at you too. You don't know you're a vessel of God. You're created on this earth to do whatever God chooses. So you see, pride tell her no, you're God. Pride tell her that. It's my shoes. So I'm going to just wear it to any party I choose. When? That's why the woman used to say, it's my hair. We said, no, it's not your hair. She said, I have the receipt, it's mine. Okay. Read, sir.
And madest to thyself images of men, and did commit whoredom with them.
So you know what the Most High said, you take off the jewel I give you, and you make a little Mary statue, and you say, this is Mary on the cross. This is, I see every man I walk, I see this man with a statue, big statue at the front of the dashboard in the car. I say, look at him. You'll never, not even the Pope is just like, I'll give us the Pope mobile. The Pope have a car that he driving, a white car named Pope mobile. Have anybody ever seen it? Yeah. So when the man go around Vatican and drive like a white car. Not even him don't have a star across in his car. That was the same thing. Remember Pope John Paul when they shoot his ass? They shot his ass in it. What country was that? It was somewhere in Europe, right? Or in India. Yeah, Pope John Paul. He went somewhere and somebody put a cap in his ass and was killed. He was in the Pope mobile. And he went to prison. He get shot him. And he went to prison and forgave the man. So that's why you know it was a scam. That's a whole next history. Read on March 18.
Verse number 18. And took out thy bordered garments and covered them.
So you see, the Most High say you took his bridal garment and you cover your God. Or the Most High bless you, you work, you buy a nice dress. Guess where Sister Emmanuel wear the dress? This have to go to church. This dress is for Christmas Sunday. This have to go to church, special occasion. Do you see? That's why YAHAWAH see your sin without even knowing your sin. Because we have so much to answer for. Remember how nice you used to dress up go to church? And you go to church, you sing the Most High said, look, I give him my voice. I'm singing to other God with my voice now. Even that you move for. Read answer.
And took out thy bordered garments and covered them.
Read.
And thou hast set my oil and my incense before them.
So the Most High said, you get all you have in your house, man. And the incense. So when I come by YAHAWAH, just give it to me, I'll give it to the Lord. The Most High sent for it. The Most High said, take his oil and his incense and go burn it for you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Who sent it? Read.
My meat also which I gave thee.
So the meat in the fridge, man, YAHAWAH, Ikeda, Aisha, whose is it? There's nothing in the fridge there. Make your house shine, come here, nothing is there. Remember I go to that fig tree? And there was no fig, and what did he do to that tree? So make him come here and there's none there. When the angel before destroy Sodom, they go to Abraham, they have a feast, right? So make the angel come here and starve and you will see. You don't know how serious this thing is. You don't know. Even the apostle was amazed. They said, what kind of man is this? What did the tree do to you? The tree just never bear no fig. And YAHAWAH said, what's your purpose? So the meat what in your fridge, that you think it's yours. So how somebody go and cook and give some and hide some. Hide the Most High meat in the back room, right? Right? Read on.
My meat also which I gave thee, fine flour and oil,
Read.
and honey.
So the Most High said, the honey in your house, I gave it to you. So if you don't have none in your house, know that you're telling lies. God never gave it to you, right? Because he tell you in Sirach the chief things for man. So it's obvious you never get none because you don't believe it's a chief thing for man. Sin. Do you see what's taking place here? It's not because it's in your house, you think it's yours. That's where you go wrong. Read on.
Wherewith I fed thee,
Mm-hmm.
thou hast even set it before them for a sweet savor.
So the Most High say, I feed you and you take it and set it before them. Man, who was the chef at the church, man? Who was the chef? The Most High gave somebody a gift to roast his Passover lamb and they cook it for him. Who was that? Call them, don't point. You're not confident enough? Yeah. Call them. Read on.
I fed thee, thou hast even set it before them for a sweet savor.
Mm-hmm.
And thus it was, said the Lord YAHAWAH.
Read on.
Moreover, thou hast taken thy sons and thy daughters.
So you go beyond. You take your children now, because the child have to go to the child have to be christened, right? So what you did, you take your children. The food, the clothes, and yourself wasn't good enough. Make sure you get up, you have to go to church. Today is Christmas Sunday. And you buy the nicest clothes. If you ever wear it Saturday night, you dead Sunday morning. The shoes have to be brand new shoes. When we are children and we're going to church, we're well dressed in. If you get a shoes, you cannot wear the shoes before you wear to church. Right? Read on.
Whom thou hast born with me.
So the Most High say, who's the children of it?
Born unto me.
The Most High say, you have them for me, not for you. You was just the vessel to carry that spirit. Read.
And these hast thou sacrificed unto them to be devoured.
So when you bring your children to them, the Most High said them and be devoured. Because Satan can't bless them. Satan only can take from them and curse them. Read.
Is this of thy whoredoms a small matter?
Read.
That thou hast slain my children.
What the Most High say, do?
Thou hast slain my children.
And you will think you love your child, right? You will see the man, I love my child. No, you don't. If you love him, you won't bring him to Jesus. And you go to church and say, Jesus, take him. And you have a christening party, you're christening, and you do this. Listen, I did it. Even the most I know, that day when I was christened, I despise that day, man. I even have to wash myself clean from that because I could see something was happening, man. I was asking myself, why the pastor I look like that? And why is he spitting on me? I will never forget that day, man. As a young lad, I was not even 10-year-old yet, but I still remember everything. And they tell everybody to close their eyes. And you have everybody up there praying for him. I was walking, looking at him like, what is this? And I have to pray to the Most High to take that demons, whatever he was trying to put on me after. Read.
And delivered them, to cause them to pass through the fire for them.
Mm-hmm.
And in all thy abominations and thy whoredoms, thou hast not remembered the days of thy youth, which thou wast naked and bare, and was polluted in thy blood.
What verse here?
Verse 22.
So you see that? So we forget all of those days. We don't remember none of those days. You understand? We forget all of that. So now the question is, brothers and sisters, what's going to let us remember back those days? Because as a nation of people, read 23.
Verse 23. And it came to pass after all thy wickedness, woe, woe unto thee, says the Lord YAHAWAH,
Destruction, read.
that thou hast also built unto thee an eminent place, and hast made thee a high place in every street.
So that's your churches. See what churches in Ghana? Most I say after war, after all the destruction, you start to build churches. You have the pastor picture up here with whose side eye? Jesus. You know Jesus up there? So all that money that God help you with, you take it and you go right back and you give it to Bahal. YAHAWAH say a lot of people will die. A lot of people will what? Will die. Get me Matthew 5 verse 8. Where is Ammon? Oh, it's quiet.
I'll show you.
Matthew 5 verse 8. Read from me, Professor.
Gospel of Matthew chapter 5, verse number 8. Blessed are the pure in heart.
What the Bible said?
Blessed are the pure in heart.
So the Bible said, blessed are the pure in heart. So if you want to be blessed, when you return to the Most High, you have to be pure. So that's why then you'll understand that everything that you see in this earth is vanity. None of this thing is real. Because guess what happened? None of us die. No matter what we have on this earth, we cannot take it with us. So the best thing for us to do and to be is to have what?
For they shall see Yahawah.
Because 21. Quickly, Proverbs 25. I should guys, the camera working.
The book of Proverbs of 25, verse number 21. If thy enemy be hungry,
What the Bible said?
if thine enemy be hungry,
Read on.
give him bread to eat.
What the Bible said to do?
Give him bread to eat.
So you see, in terms of having pure heart, what to eat?
Bread to eat.
Read on.
And if he be thirsty, give him water to drink.
So what verse there?
21.
Read 22.
Verse number 22. For thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head,
Read.
and the Lord shall reward thee.
So you see, when you give to the poor, or you give to the needy, who will reward you? So there's nothing on this earth go unpayable or without answer. But in life, get me Luke 6. In life, we tend to do things to get the reward of man, to get the reward of woman, or to get your reward right then and there. Do you understand? Listen, brother. The payment from YAHAWAH will be sweeter. And the Bible says, either give it to the poor, lend it to the Most High, right? So by you going forward for having a pure in heart, it's levels. Right? What book I tell it again?
Luke chapter 6.
Get 28.
The Gospel of Luke chapter 6, verse number 28. Bless them that curse you.
What the Bible said to do?
Bless them that curse you.
Read on.
And pray for them which despitefully use you.
So do you do that? When you pray, do you pray for your nation or you pray for yourself? Or do you pray for somebody who despitefully? Remember last week I tell you? Not me. The Bible tell you if you rob the poor man, you murder him. Then the Bible said that last week. So the Bible said no, you must bless them. That's what? So if sometimes you can see, you can feel it, just at Most High, bless him. Because the Most High see everything. Just 2 weeks ago I read, the Most High said his eyes see everything. Because even in this truth, people will come that use him. And sometimes you'll see, you just say, listen, make it played out. Because one thing as the Bible tells you, a fool. The Bible says a fool have no knowledge, right? So he don't have knowledge that one will recognize. Give me 5. Go back to Matthew 5. 48. He will have no knowledge to recognize that you understand what exactly is going on. But the purpose of the matter is, brothers and sisters, your heart must be pure at all times. And I know it's not today. None of your heart is pure. That's something that I have to pray for. That's something that I have to go through great supplication to attain. You understand me? Read verse 43.
The Gospel of Matthew chapter 5, verse number 43. We have heard that it has been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thy enemy.
Read on.
But I say unto you, love your enemies.
And that's what YAHAWAH come and said no. And your enemies and your neighbors is talking about somebody from your own people. You cannot hold grudge or hatred with your own brothers and sisters. Because Africa as a continent get more beaten than any other continent. And when you look and analyze it, Europe have no natural resources. And look how those white people in Europe treat their neighbors and their enemies. Because a lot of them are against Russia today, right?
Yes.
Russia's still selling oil, right?
Right.
They still have to buy oil from Russia. And Russia is the only country in Europe with resources. And the part of Russia that have resources is bordered to where? China, the Black Sea. So that's how Russia come to attain that oil, because majority than half of Russia is still in Asia. So they still do business with one another. Name one country that Ghana trade with in Africa. And you'll ask why I keep saying Ghana. If you don't believe it or not, as big as this in Nigeria is, they look up to Ghana.
Sure.
Ghana is the first to get independence. I share a stand. What year Nigeria get independence? Anybody? What year Ghana get independence? What month? Maya, stand. What year Nigeria get independence? Michaela. And we can debate 1956. So if Ghana get independence 1957, and Ghana is the first, and Nigeria get 1956, do you know Miami? Okay, Nigeria get independence 1960. Nigeria have the first coup, 1966. Before they put in the next government in office, do you know what country put that government in office? The peace talk was done in Ghana. About 3 peace talks done in Ghana for Nigeria government to do. So you see, you don't know the influence that Ghana did have on the world for black people. Because you're here, you don't know. So sometimes it's hurt within. Because Ghana was the one who was setting their peace deal there. Because Nigeria have the bloody coup. They have coup 66 and 67. They killed about 3 prime ministers. It was a president then. And everything that was Ghana, everybody have to come to Accra and they sit and discuss peace. And the discussion who should go back in the next power take place here. But who respect your leaders now? The one I don't like is the last strong one was Lawrence. And even him, how did the government treat him when his wife was supposed to be the servant? You have to borrow money from somebody for his wife to be the servant. But as I'm telling you, when Kwame Nkrumah get freedom, he was working to unite the entire Africa. And even none of them, Nana father was one of the generals that were moving and get removing king because they say he want to become king. So if Ghana is a land of king, why not? If Ghana means land of king, why not? So even when I speak like this, people will say I'm radical, but they will not suppress or hide the truth. Because if they kill me today, the next Hebrew Israelite will bring this truth out. Ghana was supposed to be a better defender and leader for the entire continent of Africa. Because there was no president in Europe at the time more educated than Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah went to Columbia University, same as Michelle Obama, same as Barack Obama. We have videos with Kwame Nkrumah in Times Square in 1953, listening to Bivens and Prophet Cherry, Hebrew Israelites. They were Old Testament, but he know this truth. We have videos with him there. Nana father, what year was he president? 90 much. About 98, 97, right? We have videos with him on YouTube with Benjamin in Israel. When Benjamin telling him to bring back the people. So when Nana come and said here in return, his father telling him that Nana father is on YouTube today. I can't look for the video to show you. With Benjamin, have you watched it a while? Benjamin telling him, listen, if you have a family of 6 people, you should have 1 car. If you have a family with more than 2 or 3 women in the household, you should have a washing machine. Benjamin was telling him about the traffic in Accra, the building and everything. It's on YouTube. Benjamin from Israel came here and was telling him, said these people are Israelites, so they knew. All of them knew. But the failure of Africa today have to do with Ghana. Because every other country was looking, what will Ghana do? What will Ghana do? What will Ghana do? And then now you look at Burkina Faso. You look at Niger. And even the Burkina Faso, you blame Nana too. When you say Nana, you say I couldn't shake you. You never defend Africa. Because when Ghana now is this prominent country with more natural resources than anywhere else in Africa. And when I say natural, meaning they have more than 1 resources. Some African countries only have gold. Some only have oil. Ghana have everything, more than anywhere else in Africa. And you went and you selling your oil and you get 1%. And you telling me no, the other country, the other leader, to stick with the French. What kind of negotiation is that? When Saudi Arabia get 98% of the oil, and the British only get 2%. You understand me? So sometimes when I talk, you don't understand. Because Ghana stabilized the entire continent of Africa already. Name me a country in Africa that get freedom that Kwame Nkrumah never give money to. South Africa. Kwame Nkrumah gives South Africa more money than any other country. Why do you think it was easy for South Africa to say you don't need visa to go there? Know your history. For their fight for liberation. That's why I tell you, even Mugabe was living in Takrady. Mugabe came here when Kwame Nkrumah took it over and they come for education. And he leave here, go back to Zimbabwe to become one of the greatest presidents of Africa. Mugabe went to Takrady, he was teaching there, his wife is Fanti. And his wife died in Zimbabwe. And they sent for delegates. And Ghana never sent 1 person there. And there's a Fanti woman there. And buried. She buried in the presidential yard. Not even Mugabe don't get that burial. And not 1 delegate leave here today. So we feel a lot of people. And this is what the Most High said. I gave you this thing to help your people. Who is it helping to me? So a lot of blood was shed. As YAHAWAH said, many will die when you come out here. That we will be getting judgment for things that we don't even read. So think about the last CDs you dropped into a pastor box at the church. Think about it. Think about the first one and the last one. The Most High have all the records. The Most High know if I drop any, it wasn't my choice. I was forced to go. Which I will not blame my grandparents because I'm happy they introduced me to the Most High. But from them, it was my duty to search and find. And when you search, you find what you do after you unlock. Right? You make 25, sir. 27. Proverbs 25, 27.
Look at Proverbs chapter 25, verse 27.
And look at this.
It's not good to eat much honey.
What the Bible said?
It's not good to eat much honey.
So now, you have to analyze now. That's why I asked someone to look up the meaning of the word honey. Which one of the honey this is talking about now? 27. Read it from me again, sir.
Proverbs chapter 25, verse 27. It is not good to eat much honey.
Really?
So for men to search their own glory is not glory.
Read.
He that had no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down.
So you see, so read 27 again. Let's get them.
That's not 27. It's not good to eat much honey.
So you see, it's not good to eat much of anything, brothers and sisters. You take a spoonful a day, maybe 3 spoonfuls tops. You can't just go in the store and you buy the jug of honey done it too. Because why? Anybody? You see, what's wrong with you? I never said you once, but you're too relaxed. Are you on the beach? Because it can turn alcohol in the body too. You do know that, right? Honey can make wine, rum, strong drink. Make you do what? Make you drunk. You can't stay. So it's not good to take much, right?
So for men to search their own glory is not glory.
So you see, you search your own glory. That's why I hear people say they have dream that they see it and it's garbage. You understand me? I can't say it. I don't know friend and I don't care. I hear that a brother in Accra go to bed and have a dream that he's a saint and he go do a whole goat sacrifice. So you cannot come and tell me who you are. That's why YAHAWAH asked him the question, who do men say that I am? Do you see? So make somebody come and say, Rahash, you this. You cannot crown yourself king. Somebody have to crown you king. You cannot crown yourself high priest. The prophet have to come and make you high priest. So you cannot go, brother, search for your own glory. Even David said, let him be at the door when everybody marching in the kingdom of God. I want to take a broom and be sweeping it up. I have David stand up there, I stand up at the next side, welcome, welcome. But James and John didn't want their son to sit side and side beside YAHAWAH, right? One on the right, one on the left. YAHAWAH said, I don't even have the command of that woman. Did YAHAWAH say that to him? What? Who my father put up? You see what YAHAWAH said? Eliminate pride. Not who I want to be at my right hand or my left hand. But YAHAWAH said, who nobody wants to be called a fool. But if you just get up, don't no control of your spirit, you angry every day, who are you? That's a fool. So even by us in the scripture, we know this Bible, we're coming back to it. Just like what you read in Ezekiel 16, it's a way we have to walk to please the Most High. And you take my jewels and you go pound them. Did I tell you to go sell them? You go pound it. The Most High said that was mine. But it's not, we don't look at it as that. No, we look at it as what? Ours. I did this. I have this. All of that can be loose today. What are you going to do? Whatever you have, right? So we can close out with this. Read 26 again, 39, 26. So that's 39, 26. Get mine up.
The book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 26. The principal terms for the whole use of man's life are water, fire,
remember that?
iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil, and clothing.
Read on, 27.
Verse 27. All these things are for good to the body.
So you see that? When the godly man do all these things, guess what will happen to it? No terror, no temptation. But if the ungodly eat it, guess what will happen? You don't eat every plague in the spirit will come. So just like we normally said, Louis Farrakhan, he was a vegetarian for over 60 years and he had colon cancer. How is that happening? And worship Allah, right? That's how that happened. So if you do all these things, it benefits a godly person. Read on, sir.
All these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners, they are turned into evil.
So you see that? If the sinner come now and say, I'm going to be on a good diet, what the purpose? Remember last week it was what, Surah 34? The YAHAWAH asked the question. If you're repentant and you're going to do the same thing, you're praying next week, who's listening to you? So it's requirements for the godly man and the ungodly man. In this life, certain things not going right or reflect, you have to have conversation where you fall off. Because whenever you see you start to go downhill, you're not doing something that you're supposed to do. Read on.
Verse number 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance.
So you see that? For the ungodly man, the Most High said, I create spirits, meaning angels. For what?
Vengeance.
To come and destroy you. To come and give you sickness. The Most High said, I create spirits for vengeance. Read.
Which in their fury lay on shore strokes. In their time of destruction, will pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
So you see that? They have pleased the Most High that made them. So the Most High said, I create these things for that purpose. So for the ungodly man, there's nothing will work for you, no matter what you do. So that's why you go back to St. John 9:31, what it said. Clean up yourself. The Most High don't answer sinners prayer. Because what I'm trying to tell you, brothers and sisters, if you do what the Most High requires, whatever you ask for will happen. But you'll be praying and it's not happening. Why? Because you're not doing something that you're supposed to do. It's natural. That's why I challenge everybody, try to do what is written in this book and see how your life change. Because the Bible asks, the Most High said, name one of your foreparents that call upon me and I never answer. Name one. And why you calling up and he's not doing what you want? Don't waste your time to come in. It don't make sense to waste your time to come in. You come to somewhere you have to see result. Just like how I challenge you to see result. This is not a church where you go and the pastor get up and preach and say there's a witch inside here. Who saw that video I shared? There's a witch. You African people, you're so damn stupid, man. You're foolish. Somebody calls somebody a witch, you mad with that person, and you don't even know that person. Man, somebody call you a witch in Jamaica, would nobody cares? Would nobody give a damn? Because you tell black people something for them to hear. And then the girl there say, what? It was my father's sister. And people believe all that madness and know it's a setup. They catch it too easy. They don't have to do nothing hard to catch it. The description of witch, what they tell you in the fly and broom. Have you ever seen anybody in a broom? Have you ever seen anybody do no witchcraft? As what they say witch should do. You never see nothing like that when you believe these things. And all these African pastors, that's what they use and to tell you, so they're casting out that demons. We don't even say one Bible scripture. They don't even know the Most High name. And they're casting out those witches what in the ground. I'm going to set you free today. Can you set somebody free? None of us will be free until the YAHAWAH come back. None of us will be saved, and because the Bible says YAHAWAH coming to save us from our enemy. So if you're saved already, it's no need for YAHAWAH to come and save you, is it? And the question is, can man save you? Boy, hey, that's why the Most High said, they said, when we swallowed you up, surely we're waiting for this day. So if I come now and say, you're a witch, you're going to leave you offended, your whole family going to feel away, and all of these things. You see how simple that is? And then I bring you in the back and I give you 100 CDs and say, let me cast demons out in you, agree. Madness. community, each and everybody will not kill him. They're going to kill the good barber. Because everybody have a set time. Read on.
Therefore, from the beginning, I was resolved and thought upon these things, and have left them in writing.
So you see what Solomon said? When he began in his young age, he thought upon them, and Solomon said, I write it down. See that? I write it down. Read.
All the works of the Lord are good,
Mm-hmm.
and he will give every needful thing in due season.
Read.
So that a man cannot say, this is worse than that.
Read.
For in time they shall all be well approved.
Read.
And therefore praise ye the Lord with the whole heart and mouth, and bless the name of the Lord.
So if you do that, what's the problem? If you do 35, and it said, and therefore praise Yahawah with the whole heart and mouth, and bless the name of Yahawah. If you do that, what evil can come from you? Because sometimes you forget to be in captivity, in slavery. You understand me? Sometimes you want to bethink yourself. But now the most I put the white man out, and the most I say, I'm coming in to take him down. But guess what? You're not ready to rule yourself. You're not ready to rule yourself. You're not. Today rain out there. Do you know y'all be the mites out there in the truck driving around, looking at the animal that's sick, and they shoot them, tranquilize them, sew it up, leave them, and they go back? We're not ready for that. If we come on the earth, what we're going to do? Fight against each other for money and everything. Who's the richest one? Who is that? We're not ready to rule something. Even Marcus Garvey said, if you want to rule this earth, you have to think like your enemy do. Esau controlled the entire earth. You have to control. Some of you, Ghana is a safe heaven. You don't want to leave the nowhere. Or if you leave Ghana, you want to go to Europe or Dubai. You don't want to go to Mozambique on a peace mission. The white man is everywhere, isn't he? Hey, we have to set peace. Go there. Be it at this country of oil. Guess where he's going? There. Which black country ever tried to take on the next country for their resources? So you might get it, or you might feed the people. Where you might live? You're not ready. To talk about an African country, it's good. You can do that. To be a stern leader in Africa, that's if you mention none and then police come to your house, you can do that. But Trump said it was a shithole country. Did anybody say anything to Trump saying that? So you see the difference. We're not ready. Because just like the scripture tells us, when YAHAWAH come, he said many people will die. He said his garment was dipped in blood. And keep in mind, he said judgment first begin where? Because you think he's coming for the nation, do you? No. He's coming for you. And he's coming for a wedding, right? So are you ready? Are you ready? If he should come today, tonight, tomorrow, are you ready? Are you even ready for the tribulation? Just last week we read, they say food shortage coming. Are you even preparing for it? How much people are from? If we can't get no food, how much people, because you can't eat money. So much people are from. Is yesterday I talked to somebody, I'm going to get him to clean up the land. And I'll get meats, I want organic meats. We plant it up. Just like when Rafa was in. But how much people thinking about that? You cannot be successful in life if you have to buy everything. Can't be. If you just live a life to be spending money, you become a robot, you become a slave to money. I'm sorry, a lot of you young women, that's all they think about, money. Okay, you think that's life. Look, petrol and diesel is the same amount. They raised 14.50. So I see this yesterday, I said, how much is the dollars? So they devaluing the money now. The money don't value nothing now. What you mind after this? Money destroy, where you mind? Where you mind live? Because everybody looking towards gold and different currency. What do you have? Although I know you all have stuff, but you're just not saying it. But what amount? How long will it last? As I said, Ghana have a famine in the 80s already, right? People die from it. People die from it. It's coming back. It's coming back. How are you going to survive? The first thing you have to think about what makes you happy, what makes you comfortable, what makes you good. Shabbat Shalom.